Think that spare change in your pocket is only good for the vending machine? Think again. Right now, there are regular-looking Washington quarters circulating in everyday change that are worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. Today, we are breaking down 5 viral quarter dates that collectors are going crazy for. Grab your piggy banks and a magnifying glass, because you might be sitting on a goldmine. Let's dive in. 1966 quarter B-roll of a 1966 quarter rotating. Zoom in on the obverse text. Text on screen, 1966, the SMS secret. First up is the 1966 quarter. Now, a lot of people know that 1964 was the last year for 90% silver quarters, which makes people ignore the years right after. But that's a huge mistake. In 1966, the US Mint didn't put mint marks on any quarters, and they produced what are called special mint sets or SMS. If you find a 1966 quarter in absolutely pristine, uncirculated condition, especially with a deep cameo finish, it can fetch thousands at auction. Also, keep an eye out for the double die obverse. Look closely at the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." If the letters look doubled or overlapping, you've got a massive winner. 1967 quarter show a 1967 quarter. Split screen showing a regular coin versus a double die error coin. Text on screen, 1967, condition is king. Moving on to the 1967 quarter. Just like in 66, there are no mint marks on these coins. Over 1.5 billion of these were minted, which sounds crazy, right? But here is the secret: because so many were made, the dies used to stamp them wore out quickly, and people didn't bother saving them. Finding a 1967 quarter in perfect, flawless condition, graded MS-67 or MS-68, is incredibly rare. An MS-68 graded 1967 quarter has sold for over $8,000. Also, grab your loop and check for struck-through errors or extreme doubling on the date. Even a slightly circulated coin with a major error is worth big money. 1977 quarter show a 1977 quarter. Close-up of the edge of the coin, comparing a copper edge to a solid silver edge. Text on screen, 1977 D, the silver error. Alright, pay close attention to this one, the 1977 quarter. The one you are really looking for is the 1977 D, minted in Denver. Here is the crazy story: in 1976, the Mint made special 40% silver planchets for the bicentennial quarters. A few of those silver blanks accidentally got left in the hoppers and were stamped with the 1977 design. To see if you have one, look at the edge of the coin. If it has that brown copper stripe, it's a regular quarter. But if the edge is solid silver, and it weighs 5.75 grams instead of the normal 5.67 grams, you've just found a holy grail error coin worth thousands. 1990 D quarter, show a 1990 D quarter. Show an example of a missing clad layer coin that looks copper colored on one side. Text on screen, 1990 D, the missing. Next up, let's talk about the 1990 D quarter. While perfectly graded examples of this coin can bring in a few $100s, the real viral money is in the errors. Specifically, the missing clad layer error. Sometimes, the outer nickel-copper layer strips off before the coin is struck, exposing the solid copper core underneath. If you find a 1990 D quarter that looks like it's completely made of copper on one side, do not clean it. Weigh it, it will be lighter than a normal quarter. These major striking errors are incredibly popular with collectors and sell for hundreds, if not thousands, on eBay and at auction. 1982 D quarter. Show a 1982 D quarter. Show an empty mint set package or graphics indicating NO sets made. Text on screen, 1982 D, the missing mint sets. Finally, we arrive at the legendary 1982 D quarter. This is a massive favorite in the coin community. Why? Because in 1982 and 1983, the U.S. Mint decided not to produce official uncirculated coin sets for collectors. This means the only way to get a pristine, uncirculated 1982 quarter was to luckily pull one out of a bank roll and save it before it got scratched up in circulation. Because of this massive shortage of high-quality coins, an uncirculated 1982 D quarter in MS-67 or MS-68 condition is basically a unicorn. They regularly auction for anywhere from $1,000 to over $4,000. So, check those dates, check the condition, and let me know in the comments which of these quarters you're hunting for. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting secrets, and click the bell so you never miss a chance to turn your pocket change into big cash. See you in the next video.